Hi everybody, Bonnie here. I hope you guys have been doing good. It's been a little over a week. I have missed you. I tried to record a couple of times, but it just didn't work since the time change. It gets started at like noon up here. It's just, I don't know. But I finally got a new ring light, which I love and I'm still like getting used to, but now I can record whenever and I can talk to you guys when I want to talk to you, which is going to be awesome because you guys are my friends and that's what I like to do. So what have I been up to? I've been crocheting a lot and I've tried a couple of new patterns. I am working on a couple of things that I can't show you guys yet because they're gifts, and then once those are gifted I will be able to show you. I did, however, make my first pickle. I have never made a pickle before, and I've seen them, you see them around and they're so cute. And Ella from No Catchy Name, she has the cutest pickle recipe that I followed right here on YouTube, and I will link that down below. And now I had a little trouble with the face. This is actually the second one that I made, and he's got like a frustrated face because the first one that I made, I didn't put safety eyes in. I was just going to embroider the face, and I could not embroider. It was not working, and usually I don't have a problem with that because I used to like embroider like in a hoop, like real embroidery. I don't know what you would call it. But anyway, so I'm familiar with it, but it just wasn't working, and I kept having to rip out the face. And then this is chenille yarn, and the yarn just wasn't having it, so you could really tell where the eyes should be. It was like getting kind of bald. So I had this great idea of using googly eyes. I didn't just want to stick safety eyes in and glue those in because I don't trust that. And the felt eyes I had were not working. So I had these googly eyes, which were bigger than these eyes. These are a 10 millimeter. And the googly eyes looked so cute on there. Well, I used hot glue. And at first I couldn't figure out why there was condensation on the inside of the googly eye. Well, it was because the back of the googly eye was melting because of the hot glue. And then once the hot glue dried, those googly eyes just popped off, and I had two white circles of hot glue, and so I just had to throw away that pickle. So this is my second attempt. I just went with safety eyes, and I was just kind of frustrated, so I gave it like it just wanted to be meh. So that's what I got, a little grumpy pickle. I did alternate with the different size of bobbles like she says in her pattern. I really love this guy. I don't remember the hook I used. It's probably the hook size in her video. So it is the color Agave in Chenille Home Slim, and this was the best pickle color that I had. I had in the chenille yarns I have a pastel, like pistachio light color that just wasn't a pickle color, so I made this one, and then I made two more. This is the second one I made, and I did have some luck that time with the embroidery. Very, very simple face with just some acrylic yarn. This one ended up skinnier because I think I might have added a stitch or something with this one, or maybe my tension was just super tight. I don't know, but I made these two, and then I kind of liked the look of the fatter pickle, but pickles come in all shapes and sizes. Anyway, so I made a fatter pickle. I made this one here, and this one is Briella's favorite. Again, it's just got this simple embroidered face, and I think I might have increased one more time going around, and that's how I got this guy. I really like the bumps on there in a couple of different sizes, and I just crocheted it randomly with all of the bumps, and then Briella thought that this would make a good nose, so that's why that one's face is a little bit higher. But these are so easy and fun to make, you guys. If you haven't made pickles yet, you need to make some pickles. And I did have some of this yarn left, but I don't know what happened to the ball of it. So when I find it, I'm probably gonna make a few more pickles. I also want to make some in acrylic so that they can go on the Christmas tree. We do have a pickle. Oh my goodness, I think I see it. Is that the pickle? Like right there? It is. This is the sparkly pickle. It is. I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, like there's our sparkly pickle. The girls put every single ornament that we have on this Christmas tree. I'll try to get a better shot of the Christmas tree. There are, the back is just as covered. And you can't even see the garland. It was the first year we put garland on the tree. We've got gold garland. We don't do the icicles because of the cats. Bolt would eat it, definitely. We have to hide ribbons and things from her. And there are like fake candy canes, like this one right here. And then we've got some real candy canes. They never get eaten though. We found candy canes from last year in the cabinet. So I'm gonna hang this pickle back up and then show you guys what else I've been up to. Besides those cute pickles, I did make another cute little creature. This is the October Monster from Elaine at Penguin Place Crafts. I tested the pattern for her. I think this is Mainstays, I don't remember. It's a 3.75 hook. This is that blue speckle from the Red Hearts Super Saver yarn. I embroidered the face, gave it some cheeks. Those are light pink. I don't know, I like pink if you can't tell. So I had to give it a little bit of pink. This is really cute, very simple pattern. You can like do your own colors. You can make Christmas ones. It's just this cute little thing, and I stuffed mine kind of firm, but you could put a little less stuffing in there and make it squishy. This is a free pattern on her blog, and so I will link that in the description box down below also. Last Friday, Jada and Stitches came out with her next Granny Square in the Granny's Magical Cupboard calendar blanket that she's doing. Every month is a different square, and I've been crocheting those squares. Like in a couple videos back, you saw this huge pile. Well, this month's square for November is the Fluted Granny. This is loops and threads with a 5.5 millimeter hook. This is 6 rounds. Here's the back of it. The back looks pretty cool. This is amethyst and light pink. You guys, I'm not going to be making a whole bunch of these squares. This is it for the Fluted Granny, because look at the height. This is really a poofy square, and it's a simple pattern, but it was kind of fiddly because you've got to get around those posts or double crochets or whatever you crochet around. I forgot, but you have to hold it differently than you would hold a granny square or anything else for that matter when you're crocheting, and it was kind of hurting my wrist just a little bit. It was a little slower also, and this really eats the yarn. So I guess that's a good thing about this square, is if you're looking for a yarn eater, the Fluted Granny is good for that. It's pretty. I like how it looks, but for my blanket, I don't want it to be this thick. This is like I don't know, it's over ½ an inch. I want to say an inch, but I might be exaggerating. Just like the flower one, which is 3D, I substituted those squares. I guess I don't even remember if I did regular grannies for those or if I did a solid granny, but I'm gonna get out all of my squares, figure it all out, start blocking those, and then I probably will just do regular granny squares for the month of November. So I did November square, and this is the only one that I'm going to be doing. I won't be making 3 of these in green and white and another 3 more with like 12 rounds of this. It was all I could do to finish the 6 rounds. I mean, I might make this in the future for a different project, but once again, it's a little bit poofy for the look I'm going for in my blanket, I guess you could say. I've got one more thing to show you. Well, actually 17 more things to show you guys, but they're all the same thing. Snowflakes. In my last video, I was making these snowflakes, and it's a free tutorial here on YouTube. I've got my book right here. It's a Simple and Easy Snowflake by Jana Martinez. Free YouTube tutorial. I will link it below. I really like this tutorial. I think I used a 5mm hook, and I finally got to the pinks and the retro stripe. I crocheted up the entire skein. It was this size skein. It's not the big one. It's not the jumbo. What is this? This is a 236 yards, 5 ounces, but it made 17 snowflakes. It was just one of those mindless projects when the pattern gets in your head, and I really wanted to see how the different colors would work up. They're so pretty. I do need to block these, and I think I'm gonna hang them in my kitchen because my kitchen is kind of this color-ish, maybe a little more blue, a little more light. I'm trying to, like, this year with the Christmas decorations, I'm trying to, like, not color coordinate them, but kind of color coordinate them. Like on the mantle, I've got a bunch of the red and green, because like most Christmas decorations are red and green. And then behind me, I've got my pinks whenever I find something pink or off-white. And in my kitchen, I want to do pastels and silver. I have only gone through 2 bins of 6, maybe, of the Christmas stuff. So there's still a lot more decorating that's going to be going on. The main thing though is getting the tree up, and then it's figuring out what stuff that I want to put away for a couple of months so that I have room to put out Christmas decorations, which is that's what I have to do for where I have my yarn, because I have a bunch of my Amigurumis up there, and I really want that to look more Christmassy. I don't really have a lot of Christmas Amigurumis, but that might be taken care of in December. I'll tell you guys about that in just a second. So anyway, I want to string these on this. I found this in the bin of stuff, of Christmas decorations, and it'll fit through the hole in the snowflake. I don't know if I want to make a loop on the snowflake. I might end up doing that. We'll see, but it kind of fits through, sort of. Anyway, I want to hang this above my cupboards, like, so when you walk into the kitchen from the rest of the house, you'll see the snowflakes hanging there. That's my plan anyways, and I plan to keep my decorations up well into January, maybe February 1st. I don't know. But anyways, so December. I think I'm going to do Vlogmas because of the lovely Amber at Crochet. She mentioned it, and then I'm like, well, if you do it, I'll do it. I've never done Vlogmas. I've done Vlogtober. Last year I failed at Vlogtober, and then this year I didn't even try. So I think though Vlogmas would be pretty fun, and I do have that pattern of nativity, the nativity scene that I really want to make, and so I think in December I might do that. And I think it would be really fun to have some kind of an advent calendar too. It's something to do with yarn and crochet. I haven't figured it all out yet, but you guys will be seeing more of me in December. I love December. It's the best month because it's my birthday month also. So, you know, there you go. And yeah, I still have those scrap bags of yarn. I have not forgotten about that I want to finish by December 1st. I have a bunch of projects I just want to get done and finished, and that's what I'm going to try to concentrate on for the rest of November, is just getting my crochet cart cleared off, cleaned out. It's just a pyramid. It's just like a pile of stuff. I can't, I don't know. I get distracted, and I have not crocheted those hedgehogs on purpose because I know if I start crocheting those hedgehogs with the pony beads, the fidget hedgehogs, that's all I'm going to do. I have pony beads. I had bought them because I wanted to try one of those weighted blankets with the pony beads, but I just didn't have time to start that either. So maybe I will allow myself to do a hedgehog in December if I get a bunch of my other projects done. Yeah, And since I have this light now, which is wonderful, I can finally record that tutorial for that cat that I designed back in October. Yeah, in October. When I was doing the gummy worm tutorial, my ring light died. Like it would not turn back on, then that was it. And so I have been kind of waiting and kind of frustrated that I couldn't get the cat tutorial recorded or up. So I'm gonna work on that also. I want November to be a bunch of loose ends all tied up and done, and just kind of start December with a fresher slate, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling right now. If you hear any rumbling noises, that's the washing machine. I was going to wait until the laundry was done, but I wanted to talk to you guys, and you might also hear the girls, they're upstairs, like talking and stuff, so I'm sorry if any background noise bothers you, but that is what I have to show you today. It is Saturday. It is Catterday. Pepper was underneath the Christmas tree, so I will put that in at the end. She's the queen. She is, you don't mess with Pepper. But okay, I will stop rambling now. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming back to see what I am up to, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye everybody.